For most people, particularly if they're retired, they're going to have a portion of their balance that'll be in a pension fund. Then they may have a portion of their balance that's in an accumulation fund in excess of that pension balance. That accumulation balance already pays 15% tax on its earnings. And then there's plus an extra 15% tax. Some people will potentially pay 30% tax on the earnings above 3 million. It's probably the majority will. The ones that won't are ones that complied with what's called the transfer balance cap a few years ago, which was the limit on how much you can have in a tax-free pension. So we've got clients that we work with where they complied with these rules a few years back, had 1.6 million in pension, but their assets have done well and they've got north of $2 million. That balance can continue to grow and you won't have to pay any tax on your pension except for the bit that's above $3 million.
So for anyone who didn't understand that, it sounds like you're going to get fucked in super if it gets passed.
There's not that many people with $3 million in a super fund today. As an individual person that's done on individual balances, I get lots of questions about, what about my SMSF with my partner? Doesn't matter about your SMSF with your partner. It's your individual balance and your partner's individual balance.
So if you were a couple, you get $6 million worth
Potentially, if you'd maximised it, you could have 6. But it's 3 and 3. If your super fund was 6 million, but it was split 4 and 2, the $3 million person's screwed. The $2 million person's not under these.
Right.
I've been actively contributing to super for ages and I will continue to do so. It's highly likely I'll probably have more than $3 million in super by the time I'm 60-something years old. I'm not impacted by it today. I probably will be in the future if these rules don't change. But the other bit that where there'll be a big bump up really quickly is where there's the couple in the SMSF, for example, or wherever else their super is, 2 million and 2 million, today they're fine, but tomorrow one of them dies and another person inherits. All of a sudden someone goes from 2 to 4 and then they've got issues with this tax. So the 80,000 people that are impacted today will very quickly become a whole lot more just through death, and then in time will become a whole lot more just because of inflation and people adding money to their super.